Because to me, this is like a dust settling sort of series, right? Obviously, Carolina 5-0. They look incredible. As mentioned on the desk, one of the best, if not the best, hardpoint team in the game. And of course, for C9, it hasn't been ideal for the start, but they played against Thieves. They mentally checked themselves out before they played against Optic. Then they got on the board. So I have a lot of faith. I think this is going to be a very competitive series, but you got to tip the respect to Slasher. He has been completely on point, but I think we're going to be in for an absolute grueler between these two teams.
What a better place to start it than Skyline, you know what I'm saying? And we're already in. And TJ, who another player who's been sensationally, let's say, consistent and enjoyed himself so far in the game, is on a 3 spree when all the odds were against him.
Yeah, TJ's been he's been one of my favorite players to watch for the past 2 years. He's sort of like evolved, and maybe evolved in just death from Vivid, but has been quite a bit of fun. So check the cookie order, place your bets, do what you got to do as C9 just collecting all the time. Got the left side spawns, and Mac starts off 4-0, so anything Teej can do, Mac can do better.
We're staying on board with Teej, though, as he goes deep undercover behind it. Enemy lines. Mac is absolutely cooking, by the way. 6-1 now. Finally gets brought down. Okay, Teej, that's gross. So we're going to see that P2 break on its way. Have we got full control though? No, not just yet, but Teej feeling pretty solid here. Love this. Whoa, nearly gets one of them at the very least. That'd have been ideal. Gwyn up next. Another superb addition to the Ravens roster. With shots like that, you see why.
Yeah, poor Sib on that one. That's like a post patch, it feels like, with the headshot rolling through. That was nuts, but either way, Gwyn might be in the time. And I was going to say you don't actually have the back spawns cleared out just yet, but Carolina Ravens are going to be able to take that. And always fun when the Carolina Blue, actually the white team. So home versus away. I'm from Charlotte. I'm a little salty. That's all.
You can, yeah, that's all good, man. C9 up though. So far here on Skyline.
Mac has 10.
Yeah, Mac's having a superb game. He's keeping his boys alive and kicking. Teej! Ooh, attaches there to hold down the hard point. Another big one there from TJ. Rotation of the kitchen is going to be there, and your man Slasher is in position. And again, everyone's calling for this one to be an absolute banger of a hard point. And Mac again and again in the feed. Disgusting stuff. P3's up and it's ready to go, and so far it's the Carolina boys in control.
I mean, you know, obviously this is incredibly early in this game, but if Mac kind of like continues this pace and we have like a super close hard point, maybe able to toy with the kill record, because certainly lighting up for the moment. There's Sib striking in his moment as well. That's a 4 spree he goes on. Vivid though, correcting his frag grenades, this time on the enemy, not your teammates in Carolina, swarming in for the break. Very efficient, able to sneak those frags around the trophies, and now you get one out there of your own.
We've seen this before though. We've seen these solid breaks and immediately get broken following it. A moment like this. Good job staying alive. No, it's Mac. It's Mac with his 14th kill of the game, and my word, again, blistering pace. I could barely finish the sentence before it happened, before another break befell us. And that's Cloud9 coming to play today. Really, really hot start here on Skyline.
Well, here's maybe Carolina trying to get the little bounce back though, right? Trying to set up around P4. Up top, though, is going to be Attach, and Vivid maybe has him in his sights, but Vivid is also surrounded. So brand new to running an AR, and it does not last because Mac is on a 5. And frankly, I think we just never watch Mac because we're going to jinx him. Like, we finally go on his POV, but no, it's bad news. It's going to curse him.
Mackenzie is melting. Leave him alone. He's doing fine. No one's going to curse him. There you go. Krem gets that hard point firmly in the hands of C9. This is their game so far. Really, really good looks against what we have called the strongest hard point team in the league at the moment. Mac, another 6 spree for him. No streaks though, because of course it's a score streak we're looking for here. Attempted break now for Ravens. They're in. They get the kills. They get the breaks. Kremp on the back line taken clean care of, and that's their time. 20 odd seconds. You'll take happily.
Yeah, an incredibly necessary moment there for Carolina as well, because frankly, they have just been getting absolutely handled by Mac. The dude has 19 kills. He is so far the Titan in the lobby, and even for the scrap time, flanks rolling through, and this time it's Kremp with the Jackal showing up in the feed, so Carolina have to put in the extra effort to get these breaks, and it is simply just not lasting. They are being taken to task by C9, and again, that's why for me, this series is where the dust settles. We got to sort of quell some of these hot takes.
Real hot takes. Gwyn, little unfortunate timing there. Krem catching him out once again. 4 spree now for Krem. Trying to make it a 5. A little bit of time here now for the boys of the Ravens. Nice work. They're going to hold on to this as long as they can. Sprawling out across the map. They don't have spawns, but lovely shots here from Vivid. Nice wall bang there. The rest of his boys picking up kills all over the place. Attached now. Nading either side of the hard point. Lovely synergy. A little bit of nice coordination there from the C9 boys. It does help break that point for now.
And now we're taking the old cookie flank, trying to see if you can flip those spawns for new. But while he's taking all this time to do that, a lot of his teammates have fallen, but that is the perfect timing for TJ to hit that flank. He gets his teammates to spawn on the left side, and that is a beautiful play coming out of Tej, trying to set up his team long term. But obviously, Miles, they have a long way to go. It is a 70-point game. C9 still have the lead.
Yeah, C9 with the lead now. C9 on the attempted break. Let's go for a listen in and hear how it goes out.
On time, Reese. One shot. Time is dead. Where is he? He's back table time. With you. Piano. I'm working piano.
You trying to go bar right now?
I'm gonna go low here.
Piano
again. Piano is dead. Up to right. Back left. I'm gonna go zip. One shot. I got one back. I'm right here. Austin's gonna chase me. Hit zip on front. Yeah, you come back. Zip again. Zip back door. Zip weak. Zip and back door. Nice. Killer, Mac. Play new on spawn as well. Get top mid. I spawned deep right. Still hitting. They're gonna be new.
Win all dead.
On you. Vivid.
There's two old. Austin goes white to new. White to new.
I'm top mid.
I want to see him top mid.
I'm waiting for you guys. I'm at jacuzzi. Let's
I'm sending you one stop off this. Let's do it.
One shot.
Top mid.
Let's go. Yeah, he's not going for you. One shot down. I've got one shot. Hot tub mid. 3 mid.
He's outer still, do.
1 front, 3 mid. You done?
Stun you.
And small, close small. Close small. There's 2 shots.
I'm gonna go white pin.
Yeah. Slow play front. Block us one outer. I'm waiting you still. This one white.
I'm gonna flip. Jump, no show.
Good news, C9 still have the lead and the comms sound good. Bad news, Gwyn is starting to heat up slowly, Chance. That's a bad thing.
The lead is trickling away. Great 20 seconds, though. Like a wonderful scrap to be able to bait. And Carolina maybe a little bit fearful. They do not want to overcommit. So you're happy for this scrap, but maybe long-term, Carolina just wants a strong P4 hold, and they're hoping they'll be right back into this game. And that is the wipe that Carolina we're looking for. Kremp, though, opportunity to make an impact. Gwyn handles him.
How do you win a fight like that? Good stuff, Gwyn. Mac. Man has been winning fights all map long. Can he win this one? Get his boys access through the roof. Teacher's holding downstairs. Mac loses another one. There we go. Gwyn holding down with an iron fist. Trey's there. Slasher appears from bottom bed. Lovely shots. Still, the hard point in the hands of the Ravens. A Sib nearly able to pick up another one there. Mac again the roof. We're not stopping hitting the roof for Gwyn. He must have been asleep or something. And that is a huge opener from Mackenzie Melts.
There you go. You get it. Just overwhelming pressure through the top. Carolina never able to push anything out. And that is exactly what Kremp is able to do. On this hill, you get someone towards the hot tub. You are just able to fry. So 20 seconds left on P4. And I'm going to go ahead and make a guess. Carolina, it's going to be tough for them to actually drop them. But as I do it, it's just a caster curse. They walk on through and keep it to about a 40-point difference between these two teams.
Damn.
C9, though, they have been holding on.
But Gwyn is still alive. Finally, Sib finds him. Bedroom to the jacuzzi. We now go. The game calls it gym, but that's just wrong, let's face it. Vivid, soaking time in the sun here on Skyline. Lovely work there from Carolina. 3 in the feed. This is what you're looking at for the comeback, folks. Slasher watching the flank diligently. That is a vet play. Don't let Kremp through. That's a problem for the next hard point.
And now we get to test his instincts as well. As soon as Kremp shows up in the feed, you think Slasher's going to turn and move towards the hill. And Kremp, the man that Slasher was watching the entire time, now just plays with them. That is a masterful break in a moment where C9 certainly needed it. And players are starting to push out towards new. Carolina catches them, and the spawn's maybe going to get a little bit weird. Back to slow down just a touch. Carolina, I mean, this was like a 70-point deficit they're working from. They continue to make it close, but they are not there yet.
Oof, not yet. Spawns are bad now. Tej is not going to be involved in this hard point defense for a while. Nor will Vivid. 2 key pieces of the Ravens puzzle. Slasher holding it down though on the back line alone. There's Gwyn, help him out also. My good God, what a work from the Ravens. Sib, he's got a lot to do now alone. Banged up, down and out. Next wave of attacks going to be Kremp. Ravens holding still. C9 looking for the break.
It's just so hard to hold this hill. And yeah, Mac just takes it from you. The stamp on that push, C9. They have done everything to get the P2 break, and technically, they can win it here.
Yeah, it's gonna be game. Gotta get going. Oh, but Gwyn finds 2 from nowhere. Eyes on. Uh-oh, Slasher. All right up Main Street. Attach finds a weak spot. The game will not end here. And it's Big Dill doing his thing in the point. 15 seconds to go on this point. And Slasher's holding it down. Rotation's good as well for the Ravens. This hard point could go the distance.
This is huge scrap time, though, right? They're going to put themselves, it's going to be a 10-point game. Carolina, they're going to be forced to just make perfect play after perfect play, and Mac already pinches. He's putting pressure on the flank. He picks up 2, and now Carolina, it is a desperation effort.
Gwyn, hold the front down. My word, they've still got it. Another wave of kills. Here they go. Slasher finding his. Push out by the space. Do what you can to take care of the next wave of C9 attackers. Attach down and out. It's Slasher with 2. A huge play. Any more from piano side as the clock keeps ticking.
They're funneling them, and Gwyn's at 39, by the way. Talk about the hot hand. Both teams can win it here. C9 don't want to choke this, stabilize, and look for the break.
They find at least 1 through the front. Vivid heavily damaged, able to bring him down. Is anyone able to bring him down? Legolas, they find the kills. Slasher's in. The break is on, and C9 find a way in.
This should be it. You're spawning grass, you're running into Civ, you're sprinting forward, and you cannot get it done. C9 kill the perfect hardpoint record. They get one on the board.
Oh my, Cloud9 New York. Welcome back. We've missed you. Now that was a hot hard point. The mighty Ravens, these gods do bleed. I wonder how they bounce back now after a loss like that. Again, it was not a blowout by any stretch. It was a fantastic, fantastic game. That Search and Destroy is going to be something as well.
It's going to be an interesting series, man. Again, hot takes for both of these teams. Everyone's like sort of looking at the C9 stock, thinking it's down in the dumps. You look at the Carolina stock, you're talking about top 4, top 3, like you think it's solidified. No, no, no. We have a lot of Call of Duty left to play in stage 1. We got minor tournaments and so much more to see. But what we saw that game is just a lead that was effectively insurmountable. And it was Mac that off the rip just built it for C9. And obviously the team was able to hold on to it, but he finished with 36. I'm impressed that Slasher and Gwyn caught him, because the way he started that game, godless killing machine, he had doubled up everyone else in the lobby's total kills. Mac was certainly frying, but obviously towards the end, guys like Attach might have gone negative, but 15 assists, nearly 2 minutes in the hill, a well-orchestrated effort. Everybody from C9 had their turn.
Everyone from C9 had their turn, but I just think Mac, I mean, from the start to the end of the game, he was muscling his boys through it. It was fantastic looks from C9 there. Wow, what a good match, folks. Oh, it's going to be a game 5, isn't it? We're going to get into the 5 packs. It's going to be great. Nice looks across the entirety of the highlights, actually. I mean, Slasher, he's also had a fantastic game. We've seen big work out of Gwyn. Everyone looking very, very strong, really solid. The respawns, folks, if anything, are going to be unbelievable. But again, it's Royal Ravens, very, very sound in the S&D department as well. So this is going to be a banger of a series. Expect to bounce back here. Control could be anyone's game.
Yeah, we're going to be having ourselves quite a bit of fun, but it was obviously just highlight reel plays for every single different player getting involved. I mean, you had Kremp on like the P1 on the final thing going crazy. Gwyn just started turning it also to a godless killing machine. So a lot of fiends in this lobby and fairly structured COD being played between the pair of them as well. But the mixed fest of Skyline delivers. Again, C9, it's just one of those maps like you need it, right? You are still 1 and 2 in the standings. You need a little bit of momentum. You need to start building yourselves back, but they have shown a great deal of improvement week 1 over week 2.
Yeah, and you're not wrong. I mean, there was a mental checkout in the matchup against Optic. That was a difficult one, but we're testing the resolve. We're testing the mental fortitude week by week. It's only going to get better, presumably. And right now, a great test of C9 against this top of the board Carolina Royal Ravens. Rewind, Search and Destroy now, and okay, this is bound to be a fun one. Very, very fast map, speedy map. Look for those A bang outs, long lines of sight. AR players will be singing happy. Play Vault a little bit later after that. But for now, chance, any sort of opening feels? What's the gut telling you about this rewind?
This one, I think, lean a little bit towards Carolina, but like 55-45. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily going to be convincing, but they have certainly shown better S&D prowess in the names they have. It is understandable as to why. Slasher and Tej, legends in the S&D scene, 10 plus years at this point. Gwyn's been a fiend as well. And I think Vivid, still waiting for him to find his form. Like, we've thrown up the stats yesterday. He was sort of coming into it like a 2-15 in the kills department, and he has continued to struggle just a touch, but new role, new players to go around, and still, if you're getting wins, who really cares about the KD? That being said, Rewind is somewhat a novel map in my mind. There's a lot of different strats you can bring to the table. Whatever strats C9 have, you got to make sure it is to counter Gwyn, because where Vivid has struggled, Gwyn has thrived.
Yeah, that's a 1.63 in S&D. That's a lot. That team's at 2-1. Opening doors though for C9. They are the first blood reapers. I'll see if they can keep that going. This should be a good one, folks. Again, eyes on the A-bomb site there on the inside of the fast forward building. If you're new to the COD League, you're going to see a lot of action taking place in the middle there. The B-bomb site out by the back where 18 is not as popping, not as exciting, but still gets a lot of love statistically. Slasher finds the first blood at great range as well.
Yep, spread the map, play for picks. Slasher, that is what he lives for, and Sib on the receiving end. Namel's talked about his KD as well, and obviously not the finest in map 1. You'll take the dub, but he has been losing some of these long-range gunfights, and now with the man advantage, Carolina collectively gonna be working this A site. Should be able to get the bomb down for free.
Yeah, man. This is a lot of space gained here. T just got wonderful eyes across the map. You're not going to be able to spot him up here unless his barrel protrudes past that wooden board. And right now, he's in a great spot. Stay safe. No one's going to see him unless they come into his field of view. Attach might be in a bit of trouble as the bomb gets planted A, and the battle starts to really get going on the inside.
Well, there's good trades, and now you actually have TJ's position, so Attach is able to get the kill. This would be a 3v4 clutch.
Yeah, Teach tries to take care of Mac there. And now Kremp through the back door. High Slasher put on his back. 25 seconds left. It's all on a Vivid.
This is the man. He is struggling on S&D. An opportunity for him to clutch up. Eyes on 2 and gunned down instantly. C9 in a 3v4. It just falls into place. DJ maybe a little bit too trigger happy. Try to catch Mac inside courtyard, and the second that he shot, attaches like, oh, there's the guy that was playing the street. And everything after that, it just collapses. A tough round for Carolina. Not the bounce back they were looking for.
Early days here in Rewind still. Got to start to see trophy systems come into play. Makes everything that bit more interesting. Well, we got Carolina. We're going to watch them on attack now. C9 defense. Looks like we're flying in towards A. Classic nades every time here on Rewind. 2 stages to that attack, and the first one's going to slow him down only slightly.
Yeah, that Carolina blue, it'll trip us all up from time to time, but you've made it to be free and clear. And Vivid might have the intel, but it's not before the bomb gets planted to a 4v4, and Kremp's sort of that island player. He's the one that has to make the big play for C9, as Carolina now converging, and well, Kremp has done his job.
Oh yeah, trades. Kremp does his job and some. He's overachieving right now. Touch on the outside as Cloud9 in the blue win the round.
Yeah, very efficient work as well. Kremp, you saw at the start of the round, that cheeky little spot playing outside of that blue wall in P2. Just need to make sure your island players getting good intel from the teammates, and I think the play just comes to him. He delivers, and Mac, one of those players, obviously missed him last year, but prior to it, one of the best in the game at just getting the bomb down. He will set up his teammates time and time again, and if he gets the bomb down without dying, make no mistake, he's a force on the map as well. Made that round 2 look easy.
Zoom, zoom. Kremp's got no one in the home here on the B site. Yeah, long gone. Good shots at range there. I think it was either Slasher or Gwyn. Takes care of that. Nades up. Oh, wow. The nades are great from the Ravens. Hand delivered. Mac's in trouble now, but he has managed to creep in through the back. That door bang, though, gives away a hell of a lot. Uh-oh. Did it give away anything? Yeah, he's been spotted out now. Surely, there we go. Right, Ravens are on the board.
And there's the bounce back you're looking for. I'm still not a fan of RC cars. Granted, we have seen quite a few successful uses of them, but I think you just don't have any pressure over towards the B site. The RC car gets the intel, and it's, yeah, they're here. And now they've already pushed up. And, of course, Carolina on the flip side, just fantastic nade usage. You get clearance on B. You know players are going to be inside a courtyard. You know someone's going to be deep street. And you let them calculate. It's a team that should execute more often than not. And at the very least, they have stopped the bleeding.
Don't get applied. Bandages up next. And before you know it, they'll be on the field again. Sib down at 20. Tej wants it. Tej still full pockets as well. Slashes there for it. Now space to play with. TJ can now back on up. Do whatever he wants. He has no idea attaches here. Now he does. Whoa, but so is attached. Nice snap.
Attach is so good, but yeah, he was still left 1 HP, and he had a good stun. It does connect, but doesn't make a difference. Slasher, 3 kills in the round. And Kremp, though, for the 1v2, I mean, he split the defense, and never mind, someone got the intel.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Vivid, you got to bring him down still. Vivid.
Oh, no.
You got to bring him down still. He's alive and kicking, and Kremp is an issue.
Yeah, nobody puts Kremp in a corner, apparently. That's a painful moment, an opportunity. This is a huge round.
Oh, Vivid, he takes the outside route. You might have seen him on the cross. They didn't see each other, so now back over towards the B-bomb site. Lay it. Wow, he's hard to kill. Kremp. He might have pulled a muscle doing that.
Ooh, Kremp might outthink himself here.
Comes the bomb plant. Vivid hasn't gone for it just yet. He's just checked the B-bomb site with a nade. Game on.
And Vivid with the aims. He doesn't want to deal with any of these close-range gunfights.
Oh, he's doing his best job to stay away from it, but it's just coming to him now. Wow. Kremp, the longest of long games. Oh, man, that is so frustrating. That is so frustrating.
That is a 3, yeah.
Kremp as well, man. Wow.
A 3-kill round from Slasher that turns into a clutch from Kremp. That is so much pain. Puckett, he asked for it. What is Kremp doing on the minimap? It is making plays like that. Had him trapped in a corner, dead to rights, and he just wins a huge gunfight. And Vivid, I mean, still in S&D, just doesn't quite have it.
1 and 3 for he and Gwyn in this 3-1 round count for C9. Siege, the old S&D master at work. SA old, you know what I'm saying? Dumps the corner check. Nobody home, but the trophy gives away a whole lot. And attached there on the far right-hand side wing. It'll be a big deal for Tej in a moment if he bangs through that door again.
And it's trying to make noise.
Ouch, Gwyn, ow, run. The battle on. Perfect bait and switch. Max first blood certainly helps.
Running out of time, though. 45 seconds is still a decent chunk to work with, but I don't know what the play call is going to be. You've had Attach, by the way, just playing by those crates. Finally makes a little bit of noise. And it's pressure. They're trying to isolate Attach, but that's a tough man to take down.
And they finally do get it. Max steps up to pick up anyone who pushes a little past that. You do have to worry about the bomb as well. The bomb is down. It has been spotted. ID'd. Mac guesses wrong. That's bad news. Over to Sib. Can he get on the board? And not only that, save the round for his boys. Check the bomb. Kill number 1. Slasher gets away.
Oh, let her do.
Gets away.
Is C9 faded? What was that play? Like, they had bomb down, and Mac just put himself in an angle. It would have been perfect if he just scooched over and watched the only place that they could have pushed from. Instead, he just let him crawl up for free. That's awkward. And then Sib just lets him out. And by the time he figured it out, it was too late. Just poor angles being chosen there by C9. And again, maybe just thinking a little bit too hard, maybe too smart for their own good, but Slasher able to deliver in a necessary round for Carolina to be able to get. And credit to Vivid as well. Did pick up a few kills in that round.
We're doing it again. Get the door open. Yeah, good job. Both sides of the door. Yeah, good job. Nice driving. Not great driving. Might be time to pump the brakes and camp it out with this RC car. We'll come back to Crimp in a moment. Meanwhile, that bomb's getting planted. See you later.
I'm down 4v4 though. TJ's taking a decent bit of space up Burger Street. Carolina though, retake's gonna be coming in through glass.
Here we go. McGuinn, fearless, he's going in. It's all for Slasher to get the first blood. Can Slasher find another? Nah, Mac gets 2, no 3 though. 2v2, give it on the back door. Ah, what a win from Kremp, that is unbelievable. Tej gets gunned as well, and C9 locked down the Rewind video store.
Too clean with it, man. And shout out to Mac for the 2-piece as well. Attached there for the ice in the end. Good reads on Tej, but that's Mac giving you 2. Gwyn just a little bit too big of a slide, and Mac just shreds them, and then Kremp as well. I mean, the Jackal right now, just the hot hand. Good positioning, and then again, just unfortunate for Vivid. I mean, he had the perfect read and just gets slammed.
Disgusting. Nice work. 4-2. C9. So it's going to be a very closely contested S&D, and it really is. The round counts. Just that little bit of magic there from Krem, able to get his boys up and about. Now we're going to hit the flank real fast here.
That's a very loud door.
Yep. That was, whoa! That was the old peek. Screw it. Send it. Vivid and Gwyn are down. Tej sends it, trying to find a kill of his own. Can he get one? Yeah. Can he get Mac? Very close.
They're trying to isolate. Tej is in between 2. They've just taken space. Slasher's finally gotten back in the mix. They know one is in Zig, but they have no eyes on Slasher. You got to do something. You got to do it quick. And Attach trying to make that play.
He's making it. He's making it. Here comes Slasher. Slammed. Absolutely slammed. Attach with a big 2 and the defuse. Damn.
That's some confidence in the player cam there from Attach as well. He is chirping, letting them know. And these stocks for Carolina might be falling. We gassed them up. They had a perfect record in the hard point. They get handled on Skyline, and now they are just being, I mean, outclassed so far on Rewind.
I hope that like really Kremp is just going. He's just like one note. He's just holding it, and everyone's looking at him like, nice man. Let's go. He's still going. Incredible lung capacity.
What's his thing with doors too? Everyone
he goes for the peak. Bang. Nobody going. Bang. Bang. TJ down. Kremp first blood.
Yeah, chalk it up, man. This is brutal. Kremp, nice little 10 kills already. That's a one and done spot for Gwyn. So there you go.
Yeah. Mac was
3v2 for C9.
Mac was there for it. We've seen players get knifed in that position as well. Rencor remembers that one. Okay, Krem, you are loving this round, mate. Snap 3 boys and girls playing Vault Control. We'll see you there. The Ravens, they did not show up on Rewind. If Vivid gets a 1v3 here, I'll be very surprised because, man, it has been tough. C9, New York, 2-0 in the series.
Yeah, nah, GG, not even particularly close. Absolute handling round after round. There was like the early ones were close, and there was just some beautiful clutches coming in from C9. Just the fact that they set the tone from round 1. You get blooded, you're thinking Carolina's getting back in the mix, and they clutch a 3v4, and it was just the little things that were going right, and then the little things turned into Kremp. Doesn't need the cam. Whatever he was singing in choir, he had the COD gods on his side because he was just unstoppable on that Rewind.
I mean, like, there was so many moments we saw Kremp. I mean, 11 and 3 is one thing, but the 3 deaths, that's the more impressive thing for me. I mean, how hard he was to track down and just like kill him. You can't. It was so hard to kill Kremp. I'd love to see how much damage he took overall. I would imagine it was more than his teammates. He was taking hits, hitting the regens, and escaping with his life every time. Massive work. GG's. Big time GG's. And yeah, 2-0 to C9. The Ravens. What's going on here? What's the deal?
They just got 3v4. Civ just went 1-8, had 5 first. Des probably broke a record, and it did not matter. So we'll let the Des talk about whatever they want, because that was a slammage of a map too.
Civ, come on, bro.
I'm just confused. I'm just confused. Even when Nameless is trying to throw, he's winning.
Let's go, baby.
I am so mad right now.
Can I get like a half point?
I saw it happening.
Alley Cat, let's talk about your building frustration that occurred during game number 2 as it was Cloud9 New York picking up round after round in search. And how about this boy, Crep, 7-1 to open things up.
I'm not even mad that Cloud9's winning. I'm just mad I didn't go with my heart. Honestly, this search and destroy was beautiful from the side of Cloud9. I look at Carolina and I'm like, kind of what happened? You know, I feel like maybe Rewind doesn't follow their play style very well, but you can't allow rounds where Max getting the bomb down, you're allowing him to play inside a DVD and not only get 1 kill, but get 2 and not be able to trade him out, as we're seeing on screen right now. Same thing with Attach later on. You allow them to take that streak control and push in through the top side, and Attach is rocking an AR, and you're letting him beam you like he's running around as an SMG and getting 2 kills. So Carolina's gotta wake up.
Boom, wake it up.
Wake it up.
Nameless.
What's up, brother? What we got? Oh, I have a gift now?
Oh, you have a gift.
Merry Christmas.
I have
He gets 2?
I have no idea what this can be. Let's open it up.
As our official Pick'em's champion,
so
I thought you deserved 2 presents here.
Okay,
Allie,
so
throw the
first-
rest of his stuff off the desk.
First things first, I have a, this looks like crayons.
Yep.
And yes, even smart right here. Call of Duty League branded crayons. Shout out to Chris.
That's right.
This is for me to draw
You got
stuff.
one more, you got one more.
It's Blue's Clues. Can you figure out what I want you to do?
You want me to, oh, okay.
What the heck? That's so cute.
This is actually sweet right here. Call of Duty League coloring book. I didn't know we made these.
They're incredible. Don't show everyone. They have to order them online. We had those custom made for you. We'll drop the links in the chat. But can you guess what we want you to do?
Yeah, you want me to draw, so let's draw.
Okay,
So
we'll
by
draw some
popular
conclusions.
request, people want us to talk about the end of the hardpoint here. It was pretty wild. Obviously, you see in this moment in time, Carolina, they have the advantage. And this is what I like to call the end game setup. So on every hill, there's a setup where you can get in, which just puts the other team in the straight up blender. So it's only right that C9 just break from the front. But first, I'm gonna teach you guys what this setup looks like here, okay? So Carolina are set up in this position. You have Slasher, who can see piano stairs. You have TJ back here. He's blocking, so you're holding the preferred side of the spawns, which is there. And you want to spawn them here over and over, right? So you also have Gwyn, who has eyes on the piano spawn on the cross, where he can do damage and pick up information. So right here, you feel like Carolina should just be able to dominate this situation. So this is nitpicky, but I'm going to teach you guys how to clutch up at the end of these hard points when you're in this situation. So right here, after Gwyn does a little bit of damage, he takes a bullet or 2, he gets a kill, then he takes a bullet or 2 from somebody who spawns here, and he retreats back to this corner, right? What would have been a better play, and I get it's nitpicky, but this is what you have to do to win at the pro level. You should have repositioned either here or behind the pillar so he can have assistance from Vivid, who's on the hill, right? So he traps himself in this corner right here, and what that allows is a player to go up top, and the first thing they're gonna do when they drop down is check that corner. And Chris's guy, you said you wanna look out for some plays from Kremp. He breaks this. He's the first guy to jump down and get the big kill here.
Like a spider monkey.
Yes, so this is the end game setup. Once again, you should be able to blender them here. If you're Gwyn, you don't want to trap yourself in this corner. You want to play a different position so you can help Vivid when he gets over to time BC. He dies in that corner, and now Vivid is left out to dry. TJ gets there, but it's just not enough help being that deep, watching the left side cross, right? So it's all about your positioning, thinking about where your teammates are, and also recognizing the situation. You could have won off of this hill, right? So play a little bit tighter.
Looking at the numbers there at that point in the game, Sib was -12. You had someone -9. It felt like Carolina was winning the slaying war, but Cloud9 was just constantly flooding them. Do they keep it up or do they run out of gas? We have 3 more maps coming up.
I think unless Sib wakes up, I think Carolina starts stealing maps right here. I mean, Gwyn opened that map number 1 with 39 kills, so I expect something here out of Carolina.
Nameless 3-0?
Yeah, I think it's 3-0.
Really?
Down here, yep. Sib's about to turn up.
Chat, let us know if you agree. Cloud9, 1 game away from finishing 2-2 before the minor would send it back to 2 majors. We've got Miles and Chance.
Hello, my name is Miles. His name is Chance, and this is about to be a game of Vault Control between Cloud9 New York and, of course, the Carolina Royal Ravens. Chance thinks the Carolina Royal Ravens could reverse sweep.
Yeah, I kind of I'm on the alley wavelength, I think, for this one of like if you get the vault control, very confident for Carolina on protocol, so very much sold on that hard point. But for control, TJ, the man to look out for, the snickerdoodle on the map, if you will. Solid KD, great damage output, super solid on the kills department as well. So he is getting a pretty hefty output in the mode, so be on the lookout. And on the flip side for C9, I'm just looking at Sib to really just, make his guest appearance. Like we're waiting for the challenger sort of to approach because went -12 on map 1. Obviously to get the dub, you're happy for it, but that S&D, a little bit painful from him. It's not like it's made a bit of a difference, but you're just getting him here because again, for C9, you just want to 3-0 him. You don't want to give Carolina some momentum. Their protocol has been phenomenal, and obviously, I know you took him down on the rewind S&D, but I don't know if map 5 would necessarily go the same way. So I think this is a C9 3-0, or as we said at the start, a grueler of a game 5. Let's get after it.
Here we go, folks, into control. 30 lives either side. First of 3 rounds wins it. No one on the other side of the catwalk, so that nade's going to land nowhere. But here comes the hit. Krem lying in wait for the players on the drop, and that's this first of 2 potential. Tej is all alone now in the middle of the map, and that is bad news for the Ravens.
And they got eyes on him as well, so you at least have a little bit of intel. But right now, C9, for the most part, looking for the spawn kills. It was Kremp that was going hunting for Tej, and he is successful on the prowl. That is 30 seconds off the game clock already. Carolina have no motion.
Yeah, very low motion. But now they've got a bit of lotion on it, and they're moving on towards the A zone at the very least. We like that. Vivid doing what he can. Nades everywhere. There's 400 different places to look on the inside of Palace. So, yeah, good luck, mate. He's going to get the first segment, though. So, nice job. Teammates getting dropped all around him. And again, C9, they find the kills all over the place.
Yeah, but we are just doing the old faithful. Just get somebody in art, pray for the spawn kills to actually work out. Great stun, though, and instant approach there. So, you're not going towards A. You're trying to make a play towards B, and you just get picked apart. C9, stable for the moment. With 30 seconds left on the clock, you absolutely defend the hell out of this A zone.
They're trying. Gwyn, man, he's back and forth, back and forth. He's not able to get anything done in this life on the respawn now. Tej, no 2. C9, another steamroll on defense. 25 seconds to go. Gwyn's going to do what he can to get out of spawn, but it's not looking likely.
This is exactly what you wanted to see if you're a C9 fan. I mean, a slammage of a defensive round. Mac just walked through the entire team and killed them one by one. And Carolina seemingly have absolutely no teamwork. I mean, just nothing cooking. And Sib, well, there's the 5 spree. Looking for him to get active. And, well, he at least delivers a 5 spree.
Wait. One man on. You get the kill. It's 3 seconds for the next. Mac is playing it sensibly. But he did. On a B as well. Slash has gone. Don't worry about that. A might get captured, Chance. This is not over. There you go. The A zone gone. A minute to... Whoa, no, go back. We're still good. A's been captured.
14v8.
Look, it's not likely, but it's not over yet.
You just need that one sort of push. But right now, C9 are just spread so far around the map. It is going to be tough to break this setup down. Players lighting away. There's one life just taken away. Kreb can't get the next guy, and you're still worried about Sib down low. Looks like Slasher was sort of hunting for him, but the arrows are turning.
They know.
More lives drained.
Do they know? They definitely know now. Oh, that's big wins across the board. Carolina's lost lives. Oosh. Mid-mat, find a corner. Classic. 3. And easy. Tej. 2 players going to be diving into the B zone. Slash is going to be there. Nice shots. Able to keep Kremp at bay for a moment there, but that's the round. C9, you've come out swinging on defense. That has been a gorgeous. I'm saying.
Maybe.
I know it's not over yet. This is insane. How is it not over yet? Sib's just fired his gun. What are we shooting at? What's going on here? It's the second segment nearly done. Wow, Mac, what a win. If you lose this, oh my yeah. Ravens get 1 segment on B. Good job.
I was about to say, all things considered, the fact that they got the segment at all, you'll take that as a small W because that was a very painful round, but all's well that ends well. I mean, Vivid making some pretty solid plays towards the end. This was right towards the end when they were able to jump on this zone and at least create that very small window of opportunity. So little moments can go a long way. Difficult to win your offenses, and it'll be our time to see C9 on the attack. But obviously a team playing with confidence. You can see it in the player cams, good communication, getting active. Sib will smile one day.
Yeah, right. Ravens on defense. Boing. I would never not enjoy that. Krem's gonna get 1 here. My ass.
What's up?
Right, Slasher first blood. Gwyn backing him up as well. Ravens doing a decent job of defending. Woo! Sib dropped before he hit the ground. Patch just got himself into a lovely position to slow down some of these defending players. But this is a lot of time being burnt.
I mean, he has 0 teammates there. His team is being spawn trapped. He's literally not important on the map in the slightest. You could just ignore him if you're Carolina and continue to spawn kill the rest of his team.
Ignore. Yeah, keep going. Oh my.
Yeah, okay. Attach does not matter in the slightest.
Yeah, it's rude to say, but contextually very, very important. Finally, attach gets his one. He's traded out immediately. Gwyn looked like he fell down the stairs there, but he still managed to get the kill. Oof, Crim, good shots. Tough customer to deal with. 30 seconds on the clock. This has been a lovely round from the Ravens.
Yeah, my bad, attach. I just meant that one life in game. Either way. Yeah, super solid on defense so far. Slasher, that's the 5 spree you're looking for. This is, I mean, more dominant than it was the first time, so maybe just going to be a defensive shootout of the game. But Carolina looking perfect, and maybe that extra tick not even going to matter because you're getting nothing if you're C9. I mean, this is not even remotely close, and Slasher might end up just getting that Hellstorm.
He's close. A kill away. He's close. He's close. And the Hellstorm, man, against the B side of the map, like that B zone, yeah, don't worry about it. Offense, not so much defense. A saving grace. Nice shots. Nice working angles. Nice job from the Ravens. All right, well, we got ourselves a game of control, folks.
I do think there's something to be said, by the way, of like, you can mess with it. Not that this is a huge deal, but a very small thing. You can mess with the opening timings. Everybody at this point knows to just watch the flank through halls. You push them to line. If nothing happens, you just turn around. Like, that's how Slasher won that first gunfight against Kremp. You just mess with the timings a bit, wait for that guy to turn, and then actually just work through mid, try to be overwhelming. There's little ideas that you can certainly play with. Obviously, we casted Heretics earlier, and those guys, phenomenal on vault control. So maybe steal some ideas here and there, but back on defense and back on point. Slasher, though, stealing that one.
Hellstorm.
Looking good. There's the Hellstorm.
Looking delightful. Reloaded. Ooh, that's awkward. That's real awkward. Now Kremp's in the back line. You have to turn for it. Or not. He's going to take catwalks. Big pinch. Here we go. Kremp pulls Slasher out of position, a freebie. Nice work. Lovely teamwork there from Cloud9. Nice coordination.
And you just see that one gunfight win against Vivid just breaks that entire setup down. And we are back to just maybe dominance on defense. You do it. A very scattered minimap, though. Players on C9 just in every single corner. You got Attach on one end and Attach once again trying to make that impact play. TJ and Gwyn inside the hill don't have to watch their flank, and this might be the pressure to lean over for a B hit. A lot of these players on Carolina crawling up and toying with the idea, but they get taken down. They're just playing for the kills with a solo cap, and they get punished for it.
Gwyn, how many can you get? The answer is 2. Ridiculous 3 for Gwyn.
In the movies.
Way, the whole team. Get back on the point. Stack it.
He made it to the movies, and you also do have a Hellstorm. Not that this is necessarily the best place to call it in, but another wipe like that, and you could. Finally, Gwyn gets cut down, and all that effort to try to set up for the spawn kills, C9 just picks you apart. 2 very different styles of control. And that run it down mentality not paying off.
Oh, no. Well, minute 20 to count. Still pretty even. Good stuff, Gwyn. He and Slasher are putting in the work here on Vault. Eyes on the B zone. All this damage at range. Oh my god, doesn't amount to a huge amount. I don't know if anything, unless you can get your boys up there. 1 minute to play. Teacher's in.
Slasher just has Sib's number, it feels like, in those 1v1s. That's a car bomb and a half, though. That's just going to cut down the reinforcements, and TJ is the last man standing. Damn! Takes down Sib, though. Good lord.
Oh, my goodness, but he's counts for 10 men right now.
9v5, by the way. Yeah.
Whoa, that's tough. 5v7. Ravens starting to bleed out a little. This has been a nice series of kills there from C9, and they are in control for the time being of mid-map.
I might just eat my words. Maybe the run it down mentality gonna pay off. Every single kill matters. 30 seconds is plenty of time. You see Slasher actually utilize the Hellstorm. Gonna get all the intel. Gonna take down a life. A 6 versus 3, but all these players are falling. You just gotta get the trades. And Carolina are gonna be good for the offensive round.
At the very least, one segment. Hold on. Where did they line up? Vivid. Guns and both. Good round on the Ravens.
And Gwyn gonna be the player that made it to the movies. Just a clean 4K everywhere on the map. A little bit of a gift. They just line up for him, so it's just nice moves on it. Player number 2, and everything else just falls in line. Perfect clip of the Jackal. Great swap to the Strider. Gwyn obviously played COD 4 back in the day. Faster to swap to the pistol than to reload. Those tooltips come in handy.
They really do. A fun game of Control. Little bit of that back and forth, a little bit up and down. C9 attack. Stay alive here in Control.
Nice start. Sid pulling up Jackal as well. So yeah, looking to get active, keep things close quarters. And Quinn, I mean, you just ran upstairs and you're sliding like that. He is an athlete.
Yeah, it's the ray gun. Immediate drops to the side. A weird breakdance, I'm saying. He finds him. Dash looking for the old hop-up kill. As soon as he jumps in, yeah, eyes are on straight away, traded out. It's enough to get Mack in, though, so it's enough to keep the capture alive and well. First progress complete at A. Tej and Gwyn. Gruesome twosome, get in there and clean house. Okay.
Sit back with the aims in hand as well. Traded.
Wow, what an awkward fight. So many Ravens everywhere. Krem gets pecked to pieces. Once again, Gwyn, the ensuing chaos here for the Ravens. They are thriving in it. 25 to the 19 of C9. Not a good look so far.
It's just the flock. I mean, you got guys P2 as well. You're just going to get spawn killed everywhere. TJ and Gwyn finally get dealt with, but you only have 40 seconds left to work on A. You do have a tick of progress, but it's back to the 50-50 square up. That is one kill traded out, but you yourself get traded. Carolina going to have the man advantage on this push. And attach might be the difference maker.
He's trying. He's certainly trying. Less than 30 seconds. The clock has stopped. Slasher winning that somehow. Now he's on the opportunity to pick up the pinch. Let's Kremp through. Kremp's going to get into the fight now. Win at the ready. That stun sure sucks. Oh no, Kremp's done it again. Kremp has found another route. B is in a little bit of trouble now.
Such a scattered push too. 14 v8.
Oh God.
Nice two-piece coming in from Gwyn. He is a lover of the slide. I think this is just going to be a life count thing, though. You just don't have enough bodies left. Carolina, we have not seen a reverse sweep this year. They might be the first team to be able to pull it off.
It's not over just yet. We're on A. Tej. Don't let too many members of C9 get in here and reinforce. A lot of damage, no kill. You get A. 2 lives left. And that should be it, folks. The Ravens stay alive in the series. The makings of a comeback possibly here, and a protocol hardpoint coming up now, chance. Ooh. This spicy Sunday here at Codmas. We're getting the goods.
Yeah, C9 just a team that has not had a great deal of success on vault control. Maybe thinking the week 1, week 2 sort of change for them could be a bit of a difference maker, but still just a step behind. And again, no reverse sweeps on the year so far. Carolina down 0-2. Protocol hardpoint is looking like a very good map for them. So we had a barn burner of a map number 1, but Carolina simply shooting. Slasher continues just to be, I mean, seemingly elite this year. He's been on point every single respawn he delivers. And obviously Gwyn had an absolute field day on that map. 32 kills, 3,500 damage. No one in the lobby particularly close.
No, that's a lot. Yeah, good stuff out of Slasher and Gwyn consistently throughout this entire series. All the respawns, they've been really hot. Very, very good, very good. Definitely won the final time there of this vault control. Definitely not the fastest we've seen, but a 3-1 scoreline nonetheless. Highlights again. And again, as far as the takeaways go, defensive and offensive numbers are starting to come together. The map's still a little defensively heavy, but the best teams, they're the ones winning the offenses.
Yeah, And these two teams had almost like an elastic style sort of as well. Like willing just to hit both zones at any given time, mix things up, just try to create a little bit of chaos and trust yourself to be able to come out on top of it. And I think Gwyn was just truly that guy. But the biggest difference maker, obviously just the offensive round that Gwyn guys were able to win. And it was really off the back of plays like this. It just gives you the life advantage, secures the A zone, buys you so much time. And obviously Slasher, round prior, going on such a big streak that he's able to get the Hellstorm. Make sure you put the stamp on it. So Carolina found the difference maker. Nice win in the series. Always happy when you can win the swing mode.
Man, with so many turns in this game, man. So many turns. Gwyn, you just watch his POV all map long. He really does love himself some Vault. And you're right, the way the slides work out, man, Gwyn is just soaring. He's having so much fun on this game. Omni Movement has been treating some players a lot better than others. Surprisingly enough, I think we expected a lot of the slower ARs to really suffer. Doesn't really seem to be the case in some ways, but a few of the submachine gun players, it has just elevated them in a way. The Hydras, your Gwyns, the Shotsies, a lot of the players you would expect to be that gross. Absolutely disgusting.
Yeah, we still need to see we need to see like a LAN event before we figure out like what players are going to be succeeding or suffering. But there has been a few like standout AR players that have not had a great deal of success. Celium has struggled a little bit at the start of the year. Draws has struggled a little bit too. Atlanta FaZe obviously not quite on top of things. Even Sib, I mean Sib, all of last year since he's been introduced to the league, really has been an absolute shooter. For the moment, seems to be a small step behind, but obviously this is incredibly early in the year and still early in the series. C9, big opportunity to close thing out on map number 4. Protocol is a map where you need your assault rifle players to thrive. So maybe Civ can be that guy for his team on this 4th map, because we saw what the Ravens did just the other day. They were electric on this map, found their flow state. Every single decision was perfect. C9 going to be forced to bring their A game, because make no mistake, even on the Skyline, they built themselves up a 70, 80-point lead. Mac just opened up Skyline like an absolute god, and that lead still nearly crumbled. So you got to be good from start to finish.
Start to finish. I mean, that consistency is one thing. We've seen it in a couple of the sort of game flows, especially the map number 1. C9 absolutely had a start to finish run. Very consistent, great stamina, didn't let anything happen, any crazy giveaways. Really, really sound game. Got to try and do the same thing here. And that is going to be tough against the Ravens. We already saw what they did against FaZe yesterday. Was it yesterday? Day before? I forget. Feels like forever ago. But it was definitely a very impressive showing for the Ravens. This is going to be a big one, folks. Fist bumps have been delivered. It's time to party.
And, you know, I've always been a big fan of armchair psychology. I do have my bachelor's degree. Better fist bumps on the Carolina side, man. A little more energy. Very well coordinated. I think they might be good for the opening break here, Miles. That's how I'm feeling.
Look, it's funny you should say that, because I think Gwyn's got, like, his fist bumps for a little, like, whatever, you know, especially after a dub. Like last one, there was like a real soft, just like, yeah, whatever, man, we're good. But not the best fist bumps I've seen. Not quite, you know, the Seattle Surge Vanguard season. Unbelievable.
Very true.
Unbelievable. Coach Lamar, now, of course, for C9, maybe he can impart that kind of skill, that synergy to that part of their game. But here we go, folks, into Protocol, and it's lit.
Mac, the first one strike though, doing it with the aims as well, so he's going for those slide kills. But Mac, not the player you want to get the hot hand. It is a very passive opening break as well, so armchair psychology be damned. Civ, nice shots as well on Slasher. When you get that sort of battle shifting the other way, C9 will be happy for it. But no bang outs just yet. TJ keeping control of the sidewalk. 3 players going to be looking for him.
On the prowl for one TJ. He has been apprehended. Gwyn, wow, slides in, gets him 1. Keeps the lead rolling right now for the Ravens. And can't quite put attached down. That little bit of kick when he's in the air like that just does not work out. Teach though, flying, soaring, finding Sib and Mac on the way to P2. Rotation done. Hard point in the hands of the Ravens.
Yeah, Teach getting to the zip line as well. This is a clinical setup right now on P2, and you just get to play with complete freedom. They're reading these spawns. You got Slasher on the mini-map. He's checking the 2 players that are in the back. TJ's hitting nice nades, and with the easy reads on the pressure, that is a clean 4-man wipe, and because of TJ's position, you flip the spawns. This is masterful time Carolina are going to be able to get.
Well, they do. Kremp manages to also find a kill on a Slasher, so he's got a bit of space to work with now. Trying to break out of the trap. Vivid says, no thank you. Locks it down again. No second there for Vivid. Gwyn in the hill, holding it down. The last line of defense here for the Ravens. Mac trying to keep the pressure up. Lovely shots in the Teej. That's going to put them just on the back foot for a moment, but you're still getting the time.
You have to get the scrap too. I mean, they just gave away so much. Like, and they're still not getting it. Ideally, you want to take the scrap and just accept that you're not getting the spawns, but instead C9 are gonna get neither. A 50-point gap, and they're gonna have to rotate towards new. Kremp, I mean, he's doing the world tour, but I mean, Gwyn's here potentially to pick it up. And maybe just the COD timing. No, hyper aware, doesn't win the gunfight. Kremp at least blocking.
Still trying to hold the block. Here we go. His teammates are in there. Some damage to Mendel. Graham finds a Vivid. Couple of players through the front side as well. Great comms. You can see where he's looking. He's worried about the guy at the back door as well. Slash is going to be there in a moment, but the spawn time is so uncomfortable. He's going to fight right now. Gets a little bit of pressure on the hill. Commits to the front, and they get inside. A break. Slasher last man. Wait a minute. Last man. Nearly no problem.
Slasher, the Omni Movement Reaper. And for all that work for Kremp to go and make the play, it just does not matter. You get 4-man wiped again. And look who's going to win the foot race to down low. It's Carolina Royal Ravens, and it is not particularly close. This is a 70-point game and a good hold here. I mean, you could call GG if C9 don't get this break.
Well, they're trying, and they're in, but Gwyn, oh, no way.
Okay.
Gwyn, what the hell? Teej joins him. C9, okay, cool. We are all down. Quick respawn. You got Slasher sliding, breaking ankles. What year is it? You can definitely teach old dogs new tricks. What is loud? Gwyn is my favorite player to watch.
Hey, that was a break though, right? At least you get a break. It might have taken 30 seconds to make it happen, but the way that was starting, you're just happy to stop the bleeding. I respect that so much.
Nah, put that in a highlight reel. That was a doozy, right? Let's go for a listen in with the Ravens. They are banging.
I couldn't very flame it. On time, he's on there.
I spawned back. They're pushing out. They're pushing you guys out.
I don't see him top.
We're top granny.
This
is gonna spawn weird.
Give me my gun. Cut in hit Sparrow.
Yo, one's top tower, top tower.
Video on me.
On time, weak, Mac. One's top tower.
P2, hopping up. I made it.
Top ground.
Listen,
Top ground.
listen, I'm
I have a truck in you.
on the ground. I'm gonna hit your
Push. Push my left
I'll get left. I can kind of see left side from him.
On team top granny. Top granny. Top granny.
Never push. I'm good.
Ali, that's
One mid. Hitting
I have it.
He's laying down close. On the wall.
One pinch top ammo. One pinch top ammo. Missing one.
I'm in ammo.
Bottom ammo. Make gun.
Nice.
Make gun dot. Make gun dot.
Dead.
Nice.
I'm needing your help. Just lay down. No, I need me for
I'm laying down close, Ellie.
Top ammo. Left corner.
I don't know if they know I'm close.
I have your Ivy kinda. They can be close there.
I'll be close.
I have your Ivy kinda.
Ammo dead. I hit the mid gun. I'm on time, Isaiah. You can go. Listen.
He did that.
On point.
I hit bottom mid, bros.
I heard you. I'm looking back right, Teach. Back right right now.
Second dead.
Nice.
I'm going top zip. There be ammo, Megan.
Look at our back right thing.
Top ammo. I'll come. I'm top and bottom ammo. Bottom ammo, I'll make gun.
Mid gun. Weak. I got ripped.
I'll see my gun. Back is mid gun.
Might go underground. They can come in.
Yo, big grandma, good hit, Tom. I'm okay. I think top broken. Top broken. Big gun, that. Yo, I spawned ammo, guys. Big gun, that.
Mid gun's broken.
Hey, back tower. I need your back tower.
He's top mid.
I need our tower as well. I'm mid.
One's going P1.
One's
going P1. I'm trying to pick this guy up.
P1. There's one P1 and one Shack on me. Shack and P1.
P1.
Tower dotted really weak on hill. Box.
That was great listening with the Ravens. Really good comms.
Absolutely. I mean, it's like a practice how you play. No one's like tweaking out. Very nice, very stable, just efficient. And then, of course, when they're screaming something, it's because you have to emphasize it. TJ is like, P2 hop up, Gwyn, you need to know this, but everything's going well. I mean, it is a massive, seemingly insurmountable lead. Yeah, Carolina on this map, they're deadly.
Yeah, this is great. 19 and 11 for Teej 4-speed right now. Vivid at 17 and 12. He's not necessarily been the most explosive player this series, but man, he's looking good here on Protocol. Slow and steady cleanups on the backline here is Slasher. Dancing around, making sure spawns are good. The fight is going to be on the front line. Quinn's got a lot to deal with here on the right-hand side of the minimap. Gets some damage in, doesn't get all the kills. Over to Slasher, finds at least one. Here comes Attach. You are feeding the Mad Titan. Ooh, he nearly gave Mac a couple of shots there. 202 to 61. C9 are finally in chance.
Yeah, what, 145-point deficit that these guys are trying to make up for. And of course, if you're down by this much, Gwyn, well, maybe had time to go on a world tour. Sid picks it up, though. Great reads from C9. 20 seconds of scrap left. And of course, you can chain this into P4. But looking at the minimap, I think Carolina, well, not only are they hitting old, and Slasher continues to be the Omni Movement Reaper.
The breaker of hills. Admittedly, not a lot of time left, but who cares, man? Good time. They're in. Down low we go, Gwyn. Yeah, get them both, Gwyn. Yeah, they're yours, Gwyn. Send it. There's another one on your right. Kill him. Okay, fine. It would have been great if he did, but Teach is there for it as well. Vivid on the backup. I mean, the Carolina Royal Ravens can do no wrong on Protocol. Over the top. It's not a replay. It's Gwyn again from the same place, the same kills. He's unstoppable. Gwyneth Paltrow gets the Oscar.
Yeah. And Vivid maybe gets to be the Iron Man inside. Hit that L trigger and get that next kill. Thank you very much. 20 seconds left, and you're going to be able to deliver this game. C9 fighting back for the moral victory. They just don't want to get 100-point clubbed.
I try not to, but Gwyn. Oh my God, we're going for the win here. Trying to get that break. 15 seconds left on the point. Over to Vivid on the outside. You have got C9 pinned in here. They can have that time what they want. New hardpoint is nowhere near you. Back over to the top side of the minimap, boys. You've got to try to escape from hell just to get upstairs.
So
Albeit, mate, C9 are in. C9 managed to creep on in. This is not over yet. I mean, we're gassing the life out of this. I gave out an Oscar.
Yeah, well, you're going to have to work overtime to get that one. Gwyn really just able to feast. Hard point number one. I mean, Gwyn was absolutely slamming. I think he ended up the kills leader. Was the exact same thing on the control and the exact same thing in hard point number two. Gwyn loves to slay. Carolina love themselves some Protocol. And if there was a team to pull off the reverse sweep, Carolina might just be those guys.
Yet to get it. We've yet to get it. C9, you set yourself up for a good place. You're in. Lock down the game 5. Don't let the reverse sweep happen. Otherwise, history is made, folks. Carolina Royal Ravens, top of the standings. Or this hot C9 on the climb. Yeah, don't show that.
Wow.
That's okay. Okay.
It's so short. That's so few hills.
That's okay. We can take that off. We can get rid of that. That's tough. 105. Yeah, thanks, guys. That was a tough one. Woo! It's a good map for the Ravens. Everyone now knows. If you didn't know it before, you know it now.
And I don't even know if has Sid gone positive yet in a hard point. I mean, granted, not the reason they lost this map. Let's be clear. C9 as a team gets absolutely handled, but very surprising to see his sort of lack of prowess early on. Because again, Sid, absolute shooter. You know, he's got one of the best shots in the league, but maybe just something to keep an eye on. In the meantime, the only thing we have to pay attention to is going to be a game 5. I know Carolina, the stocks were high coming into the series. The first 2 maps might have done some damage, but we'll see what happens on a vault. That is frankly a map. That is anyone's game.
Anyone's game indeed. Well, game 5 on its way, folks. We'll see how that goes. We'll take a quick commercial break as we do. And when we come back, folks, game 5, an exciting one. Will it be the first reverse sweep of the season, or will C9 escape their situation they're in? We'll find out after this. The Esports World Cup is an official partner of the Call of Duty League.
Upgrade your game with the Scuff, the official controller of the Call of Duty League.
Game 5, and it's the first Game 5 for both of our teams in this matchup. Carolina Royal Ravens looking for the reverse sweep. C9 New York are looking for a big dub over a tough opponent, Chance.
Yes, and I think this series has sort of delivered to the expectations. I know the fan sentiment a lot higher on the Carolina stock compared to C9, but they have fought back at least early on in the series. But C9 have struggled in control. That has continued, and obviously Carolina are looking like one of the finest teams on protocol. So that sets us up for a Game 5. We know Carolina extremely capable in search and destroy, but they did get handled in map number 2. We'll see what the Omni Movement Reaper can bring on the map 5.
Again, a very talented lineup, this Carolina Royal Ravens roster. They've got everyone thinking different things about the other. The coaches' rankings, what had them dead last alongside Boston as well. I mean, this is the year where the Ravens and Breach both get to right the wrongs of their difficult. I mean, what it's the org history. Slasher getting the redemption arc. Can't wait for him to play Boston. That's going to be a lot of fun as well, isn't it? Ooh, it's going to be a great season, folks. Let's just get through this match first. Vault S&D, Game 5. Here we go.
And I think Carolina might be a team that's pretty willing to make plays as well. The A side is obviously the most popular. It gets attacked 90% of the rounds, but a few different teams, Toronto being one we saw earlier, might try to set the tone with a cheeky B-bomb plant as well. So I think if you can sort of get that idea out there, force the opposition to think about that, you can always play the mind games and search. But that's just sort of a setup. Who knows what Carolina are going to want to do, but that'll be for the second round right now. Mac with bomb in hand, and the man loves the plant. You know the route they're going to take. Over to the A-bomb site they go, and that is unfortunate for Sid.
Bad start. Oh, bad start. Still a bad start. They're about to hit the bomb. Yeah, we're doing what we can as Kremp claws a few kills back into this. He and Mac have got their work cut out for them all the time. You're in. Good luck, boys. Wait for Kremp. Wait for it. He's got a nade. But, wow, they lined up, and there was a bit of an awkward engagement there. So many Ravens in one tiny little space. They play the numbers. They manage not to friendly fire too hard as Tej gets the defuse.
Yeah, you know the flock can fly. That is a nice synergy coming through. 3 players through the hole in the pool or from pool, and they just scatter, hit every single angle. I'm assuming what happened to Sib, he does not nade himself, but while he's cooking a frag, a nade just lands at his feet and just gets the guaranteed blow up. So not a mistake made there by Sib, just good nades coming out on the flip side for Carolina. Obviously, no trophies round 1. And if you really want to set the tone on defense, that is the best tool you have. You got to make sure your pre-nades are on point. You can cover any lane you want. And that's why guys on round 1s without the trophies will be going through the hallway. So Carolina not messing around. They're going through the hallway as well. Dodging all the nades, getting the first blood, getting the bomb down. Sid those strikes. We got a 3v3.
That's an ideal trade situation there. Sib to be able to get that Gwyn out of the picture. On board with Mac. So it looks like checking all these corners. Tough look. Oh, nice win. Still all down to Mac now. He's got to try to hit the defuse. Checking the site. Quick. TG, he knows he's here. Surprise slasher. Ravens back to back.
That's great work out of Tej that round as well. Gets the bomb plant. He was very much an ISO man near the site, trusting his AR players to sort of lock down the flank in the lanes. And Slasher delivers, able to pick up 2 in that round. And him and Tej, not long-time duo in terms of consistency, but long-time duo in terms of their paths always cross. That DNA always intertwined.
They sure do. Long histories. Many of these players in this lobby. Some of them just beginning. As round 3 begins. C9 working their way through Cat. Max the bomb carrier right now. So again, options before A and B. Once he hits that vault hole in the ground, he can go wherever he wants.
I think it might have been a teammate that had Kremp 1 HP. So Kremp is free on the flank. TJ able to get the first blood, but now Kremp is just going to make things awkward. And this is the setup you're talking about, by the way. If you get the bomb planted at B, in my mind, it is a guaranteed round win, especially with a setup like this. I mean, quite literally, what do you do?
Well, we're about to find out. Gwyn is going to jump out. He's going to piece Mac.
He's going to die.
All right. Now you know where the other 2 guys are. T just being sent in for it. Absolutely slams attach. Last guy up is Crimp. They're going to make the read on him being down low. Oh, no, Viv's going to get smoked. Okay, this might be around. Yeah, okay, that might be it. Damn, it was close, though.
Yeah,
it was close, though. Come on.
You do. You just have to spend so much time, though, clearing out like top art. You got to clear out P4. It's literally just too many things to check. And again, that's the tone setting like B hit that we're talking about. It was developed on the minimap because Kremp able to just find that mid-map route and just clear space. You had a 4-man stack on defense coming in from Carolina. And admittedly, they got the first blood, but C9 just recognized the pressure. You get the bomb planted in a spot like that. And even though everything was going perfect for Carolina on that attempt, it's still not enough. That B-bomb site, you gotta respect it.
Yeah, B-bomb a little OP right now. Hard to get the plant down, though. And again, this is like that sort of thing we will figure out with red card. Retaking B is a little tricky. Retaking B on this map, unbelievably difficult so far. Not a lot of data to work with. Oh, dear. Gwyn, can you make it a 3-piece down low?
Oh, nice trades, Vivid. Great coverage.
Wow, that's fantastic. 2v2.
Yeah, no bomb plant just yet, though. So the AR player is going to have to get to work, and it is the AR duel. And Vivid, again, he has struggled in SNB. I think his KD at this point might be like a 0.4 in the 4 maps that they have played. So he has struggled. And the C9 boys are just roaming together.
Yeah, they're going to hit the top soon, and this is going to get ugly real quick. Did they get spotted out? Very likely. Here comes Attach. Slash is going down fighting. Bomb does not get planted. 35 seconds on the clock. There we go. Sid picks up the pair. C9 take the round. And with that, the equalizer.
Yeah, in both those rounds that C9 won as well, it's just the decisiveness that like makes the jump, right? The round before, they sense the opening towards B, Krent takes the space, and they just jump on the way the map responds. What Sib and Attach do in that moment is the same thing. It's a 2v2, it's AR players swing out wide, and they just start making moves on the map that clears so much space and eventually just catch Carolina off guard. So Carolina just a little bit too slow. And 2 beautiful bounce back rounds. And TJ technically 8-0 because he got team killed. So he's had a monster start early on. You got to be on the lookout. This is a crazy minimap.
Yeah, it's confusing, especially over the A side. I mean, there are 2 members of C9 inside it.
And look at it, though. They've got this space. Like, B's just left completely open. Slasher's on the cross, but that just means Mac, pick a different plant spot. So he's going to get this bomb down as well for a 4v4. It's not as dangerous as the first time, but C9 still in a sweet position.
I think the trophy system is now gone. So if anyone's got anything left, it's Gwyn, finds 2. Slasher on the flanks. Attach, peeled.
Damn.
As our observer team catches every kill on the retake. GG's, everyone.
And, you know, credit to Gwen and Slasher in those moments as well. Gwen gets active in the post plan and make sure you do not let those players escape. And, of course, Slasher had a big responsibility as well. They did sniff out the B pressure. Like, you know, maybe C9 showed their hand just a little bit, so Slasher's a little heads up on the response, but quite literally just if not for this play where Sib is just face first in a wall, that round would have collapsed. But again, hyperactive. That is the only way you can handle the B bomb plants. You have to make sure the bomb planter dies.
Well, that's how you get it done. There we go. It only took a round for us to figure out how to make it work. What a game 5 this is. Back to A we go for the Ravens. Stun checks, nades as well, just in case anyone's here. Maybe not. That one's going way downtown. Mac, oh, what a start from Mackenzie Melts. A big 2-piece.
And there's the nice little bounce back. Bomb being down underneath the A site as well. That is a perfect response on defense. Well orchestrated play. Vivid with a pick, but just don't make mistakes. You got the man advantage. You got bomb down. Show them nothing.
You got Chrome watching the B bomb site as well, so great spot to be in right now for C9 New York, looking for the equalizer against the Ravens here. What will Vivid do? Has he got anything to throw, I wonder? Oh, there it is. The first stun doesn't connect, and now the gunfight's on.
And the problem is even if you win some of these gunfights and get down low, Kremp is going to be able to look over as well. You have to go off the nade, but with ARs, like it's just so difficult.
Oh, Slasher and Vivid, they coordinate the frag attack there, but oh my god, okay. They coordinated their frags, but they unfortunately didn't manage to finish a kill. 18 seconds. Can you pick somebody out? Possible.
Oh, no.
Damage. Vivid's in. Oh, no. That is disgusting work out of Slasher and Vivid.
Oh, I'm just gonna let you keep talking, Miles. I'm gonna say some real mean things. I'm just gonna keep my mouth
no,
shut.
look, that was the power of Slasher, just holding that angle, making sure that anyone who managed to get to that left-hand corner always had a tag or two. The players vacated the corner then. That sets you up for the Vivid piece. And then it's a 2v1. You just throw bodies at it one at a time, play the trade perfectly. A vet like Slasher's going to get that done 9 times out of 10. What a moment for the Ravens.
Dude, the second they slid in the same corner, like, you don't want to do that. You don't want to overthrow his shoulder. You have bombed. Like, that is, you don't deserve to win a game 5 with a moment like that. But that's the resolve. You take care of the RC car and you get the bomb down. C9, we'll see what kind of fight they have. Kremp, you feel like he's got a guaranteed first blood, or maybe they actually sniff him out. Got the cookie duo working together, but Kremp still finds the first blood.
Oh, Gwen. 30 seconds. Quick check. T-Shaw's a frag. Don't die. You need that frag. Slasher full pockets as well. Gunning at the ready. Trying to hold these players at bay. Watch out, see. He's throwing a doozy. Gwen's on the pinch. In and out he goes. 15 seconds. This is it. Teach cleans up. It's all down to Attach. Where is Attach? Eyes are on. He's got guns up at the ready. Attach is down, and the defuse continues. The Ravens match point.
Oh my, dude, and nothing makes sense. I feel like Slasher, when he spotted Attach, like, I like the call to go for the guys on bomb. I assume Attach was just going to take the gunfight for the trade, but he's just out of the picture, and Carolina just active. This is, a tale of two different S&D teams in the clutch. This is Carolina in a fine spot with a 5-2 lead.
Now, Ravens are sick. This is very, very good. This is exciting stuff. They're 1 round away from completing the first reverse sweep of the Black Ops 6 season. C9, what have you got, fellas? You need to pull it all out now.
Oh, how effective is this going to be? Does anyone on C9 even go through double doors to check this? I don't know how many nades were even thrown towards this A site. They've completely checked the bomb. 2 players pushing out for the clearance, and you do it, Civ watching over. But TJ, in the meantime, here comes the Hellstorm. 2 kills already their way. Slasher does get traded, and TJ gets revenge from the earlier team kill, but he wants to clutch a 1v2.
He's going for it now. It's a 1v1 against Sib. He's got the bomb. TJ's 10 and 2. He has an aims as well. All the makings of an outrageous comeback. B-bomb plan.
Oh, and God, again, what position does TJ play, and how does Sib approach it?
Here we go.
Or do they just square up in the middle?
Ah!
Easy.
That's the way the cookie crumbles. C9, stay alive.
Oh, I'm surprised TJ took that route. I feel like if you get the bomb planted at B, that means no one's top art and probably no one's P4. So he could be anywhere else on the map, and TJ, instead of running towards safety, runs into the danger. And it really is just COD timing, though. Sib just ends up in the perfect spot. So shout out Sib. Clutches up when you needed him most. And what a sloppy round of S&D.
Well, the team kill was tough. I think, did he manage to get that into the vault? Is that why that happened? He went through roof, through hole, into vault. Damn, son. Wow. C9, here we go. You got momentum. You have some magic now. They're all stacked up cat side of the map. Kremp, you could walk into... There's one. Damn, Teach with the coverage.
God.
Planting A, though. 2 of them are down low. Man disadvantage now. C9, hold this together.
Dude, Slasher is so heads up. He just read Attach pushing the street on the mini-map. So you got a main advantage for Carolina on this retake.
He's going to win the fight as well. Oh, dear. Teach. Vivid in game. Attach has got to go very big here. Can he get at least a kill? The answer is nah, he cannot. The Ravens complete the first reverse sweep of the season in a devastating victory on Vol S&D.
That is a way to sort of go into the break for them. You crush the momentum of C9. You kill their morale. and you make sure you keep a perfect record. Carolina still sitting amongst the top in the league. Smiles across their faces. They know they got away with one there. And that was a wild game 5.
Wow. The revenge of the
happy.
Ravens. They are happy. They should be. Turning it all around for their respective franchises. Wow, the Ravens back on top, continuing the run. They complete the reverse sweep. You name it. The Ravens certainly are the real deal. TJ, 12-3. It would have been great if he won there. If he gets the 1v1 and I get to scream, that's the way the cookie crumbles. It's a cookie joke, chat. You're going to get a lot more of these throughout the year, especially with TJ performing like this. Those cookies, and they are on point. So is the game. 9 minutes total. What a fantastic game of Vault Search and Destroy. You really got a taste of it there. A brilliant way to close out the first 2 weeks of play for the Ravens.
Yeah, and Mac might have had 5 bomb plants, but if you were just looking at those assist numbers, the teamwork for Carolina, so much better than what C9 was able to bring on that vault. So budgets be damned. S&D